Hi, thank you for coming to this session. I start the presentation and experiment about personalized front-end for Debian R. This file was already published at Rabbit Threshold, so you can also download this presentation. Let me just start by introducing myself. I'm one of the Debian maintainers and the founder of TalkBack and WhatWave. I'm also working for Create Code. Usually, I'm developing and supporting software as an engineer. There is a culture to respect free software. So my colleague gave me feedback for this talk. In this session, this presentation is related to Debian R, but I will not talk about improving Debian R itself and internal details. Here's the session agenda. First, I'll explain what's so curious about Debian R and show you the troublesome cases. Next, I'll explain how to solve this situation and demonstrate an actual problem. Here's a screenshot of Debian R. I guess you're familiar with it. In Debian R, we need to follow the rules. 1. Communicate with each other by email. 2. Change bag status by sending email. One day, I received duplicated notification about Go for Next. Go for Next is a notification software. One is related to Rip App Indicator, and the other is related to DebConf. About Rip App Indicator, just migrated to Rip App Indicator. About DebConf, I need to change interfaces and migrate it into GDBus. Two bugs about Go for Next package was fixed, but I thought, what about other packages? Rip App Indicator and DebConf was tracked like this. Against Rip App Indicator, there are many bugs. Against DebConf, there are too many blocked bugs. In this case, we can use user tags to track bugs. For Rip App Indicator, alternate app indicator is used as user tag. It should be tagged, but user tag not available for DebConf. Like this. There's a case that user tag is not always used. How to solve this situation? The answer is using UDD. UDD can track user tags and blocking bugs. So first, I fixed or sent feedback to some bugs. I began to feel the following one is needed. Tracking a specified bug, finding a bug that no one working on, send you counter email in required form, and finding you affected bags. First topic is solved by using UDD, but how about the rest issues? Surely, it is good manner to fix bugs, but it's not easy. It's also good to triage bugs, but it may be troublesome. To know affected bugs are also important, but it is not so easy until it hits you. In the past, there are some grave or critical bugs that affected boot sequence or routing user session. I want to avoid these bugs. I've searched existing useful services via Debian Wiki. Developer Horizon seems well, but not available. Feather also seemed well, but discontinued already. I've also heard debug enhancement sold, but it's a bit different what I want. As a result, Debian popularity content and public UDD mirror seem useful. So I've started a personal project. The concept of this project is make a stable life comfortable. It seems that it is ridiculous but important for me. To achieve this concept, I need to do some tasks, counting comments for each bus and adding separate metadata, checking install packages to add affected bugs. First of all, correcting email archives, public data, install package list, and so on are also required. To correct email archives, we can use bags mirror with everything. Email archive contains raw and summary files. There are many power modules to handle backstay or related pieces of stuff. For example, raw and main module is used to parse log file. Status module is used to parse summary file. You can access these bars metadata. As UDD provides public database access, so we can get pop-up stats and investigate which bug affect unstable or not. As popularity content command can correct either binary packages information. It's useful to check recently used packages. After correcting these information, updating package information is required regularly. I've used Debian backdist variant list as a trigger to update and import it into database. For my experiment, I prepared small VBS instance. Here's a simple diagram for explaining the system. When server is Nginx, application server is Pugo, and backend database is Gurunga. It accesses external services, email server, UDD for metadata, salsa for authentication. As the diagram indicates, I will name this personal system as Fiber. Fiber is famous by the study of insects. I borrowed this name from discontinued similar project in decades ago. The concept of this project is make unstable write comfortable. Here's a partial screenshot of Fiber. It shows its number of comments. Orange background color means no one working on yet. I've added each mail to button to send control email. I've aligned blocked box like this. I've added dashboard to show file angle. It indicates that there are affected bugs. I'll show you some demos about Fiber. I'll demonstrate some features of Fiber. If you already sign in with SaaS account, you can also sign in with Fiber. You need explicitly allow to authorize with Fiber. After signing in, you can access the dashboard. In the dashboard, you can see your status. As you can see, there are 3 affected bars, 9 bookmarked bars, and you install 1,700 packages. At the bottom of the dashboard, you can check the existence of newer comments since you commented finally. Let's see the affected bugs. This information is based on your installed packages. Let's see the bookmarked bugs. In every bug detail page, bookmark button is shown, so you can track bug freely. You can see recent update bugs, release critical bugs, and the newcomer bugs. Here's the bug detail page. You can view original bug report, or tweet about bugs, and send control email easily. That's all about Fiber demonstration. In the system, tracked bugs are reached to 89,000. Utility tracks 90,000 bugs, so it covered most of them. Currently, bug information is updated every 1 hour, and affected bugs are also updated every 1 day. Disk usage is about 1.5 gigabyte. There's 1 weak point above average. Idle memory occurs sometimes. There's plenty of room of improvement to develop. So I'll go for this experiment first of all. In my experiment, I found that mashup of some data sources may improve user experiences.
Okay, thanks for the talk. And we have some questions which I will try to talk to you. So the first question is, how often is that web interface updated with new bugs?
Currently, this web interface is updated every 1 hour.
Okay. And the second question, is there any way to get the turtle and a rabbit in my local presentations?
Oh.
So you can just write that in the other pad. I think the more important question is, could you add this to the debbugs code base directly since you're writing Perl anyway?
This presentation is executed by Rabbit. So if you use Rabbit, you can show the title and Rabbit on your local presentation.
Okay, so next question would be, could you add this to the debbugs code base directly since you are writing Perl anyway?
It's very hard to directory migration because code base is very separated, and I'm not familiar with debug code database, so it's hard, I think.
Okay, and then there are two questions. Where is the code and what is the URL of the proof of concept? So did you get the other two questions? There's where is the code and what is the URL of the proof of concept?
This code is hosted on server, but it's not public, so it's using private repository. So currently, it's not open.
So do you plan to open it?
Currently, I'm deployed to my private domain. So currently, you cannot access to it.
Okay, so if there are any more questions, please write them in the Etherpad. But I think we're running out of time anyway. So thanks a lot for your talk. And you can answer more questions on the Etherpad as they come in. Thank you, Kentaro Hayashi.
Thank you.